India, that is Bharat, boasts of unfathomable tangible and intangible cultural heritage and natural heritage. Her stunning landscapes, infinite biodiversity, and unending coastlines have nurtured the oldest continuous civilization on earth. The kaleidoscope of monuments, sculptures, and paintings that dot her land stand as testimony to the grand vision and unrelenting enterprise of her sons and daughters for millennia. UNESCO has inscribed a handful of India's cultural, natural, and mixed heritage sites in its World Heritage List, and this is Cultural Samvad's attempt at presenting a bird's eye view of this ever expanding recognition of our motherland's place in the world order. The Ajanta caves are an ensemble of intricately carved and painted 30 plus Buddhist chaityas and vihars excavated between the 2nd century BCE and 6th century CE. The sanctuary at Ellora Caves comprises of 34 exquisite rock-cut caves, which includes the breathtaking monolithic Kailashnath temple. The vast Agra fort was renovated by Akbar in the 16th century and served as the imperial seat of the Mughals. The magnificent Taj Mahal at Agra was constructed by Shah Jahan in memory of his favorite wife Mumtaz Mahal. The exquisite group of monuments at Mamallapuram, commissioned by the Pallavs, are a veritable open-air museum of rock art. The monumental Sun Temple at Konark depicts the chariot of the sun god, which has 24 giant wheels and is led by 7 horses. Kaziranga National Park is the single largest undisturbed area in the Brahmaputra Valley floodplains and is home to the world's largest population of one-horned Indian rhinoceroses. Kevla Dev National Park, or the Bharatpur Bird Sanctuary, is a man-made and man-maintained bird paradise. Manas Wildlife Sanctuary, a mesmerizing biodiversity hotspot, is home to a great variety of wildlife, including many endangered species. The 7 towering churches and convents of Goa were constructed between the 16th and 17th centuries when Old Goa was the capital of Portuguese Indies. The vast Fatehpur Sikri, constructed by Akbar, was the first planned city of the Mughals and their capital for about 10 years. Over 1600 stunning architectural remains at the last capital of the Vijayanagar Empire together constitute the captivating group of monuments at Hampi. An ornate ensemble of 23 Hindu and Jain temples together constitute the Khajuraho group of monuments that were built during the Chandel dynasty. The Elephanta caves are imposing rock-cut caves dating back to the 5th and 6th centuries and house the iconic 7-meter-high sculpture of Sadashiv. A group of 3 awe-inspiring Hindu temples, including the Brihadishwar temple at Tanjavur, are collectively referred to as the Great Living Chol temples. The sophisticated group of monuments at Pattadakal were constructed by the Chalukyas between the 7th and 8th centuries. Sundarbans National Park, located at the mouth of the Ganga and Brahmaputra rivers, is home to the world's largest mangrove forests. Nanda Devi and Valley of Flowers National Parks are located in the beautiful high-altitude West Himalayan landscapes and are home to a high diversity and density of flora and fauna. The Buddhist monuments at Sanchi include the iconic Sanchi Stoop in addition to freestanding pillars, stoops, temples and monasteries. Built in the 1560s, Humayun's tomb, Delhi, is a monumental double-domed Mughal mausoleum and an exquisite example of the Charbagh. Qutub Minar and its monuments in Delhi refers to the archaeological area that is home to the famous red sandstone tower of Qutub Minar, among other structures. The three mountain railways of India are outstanding hill railways that were inaugurated between 1881 and 1908 and are still fully functional and operational. The Mahabodhi temple complex at Bodh Gaya stands at the holy site where Gautam Buddha attained enlightenment. The rock shelters of Bhimbetka, situated in the foothills of the Vindhyan mountains, are replete with paintings from the Mesolithic period to the historical period. The Champaner Pavagadh Archaeological Park is home to multiple archaeological, historic and living cultural heritage properties dated from the prehistoric period to the 16th century Common Era. Mumbai's iconic Chhatrapati Shivaji terminus is a living ode to the spirit of India's commercial capital. The vast and grand Red Fort, constructed by Shah Jahan, continues to be an important landmark in independent India. Built in the early 18th century, the Jantar Mantar at Jaipur is a well-preserved monumental astronomical observation site commissioned by the Rajput ruler Jai Singh II. An ancient chain of mountains running parallel to India's western coast and traversing multiple states, the enchanting Western Ghats are one of the world's 8 hottest hotspots of biological diversity. 6 extensive and majestic forts, referred to as the hill forts of Rajasthan, together reflect the architectural and planning prowess of the Rajput princely states. The artistic 11th century Rani Ki Vav at Patan in Gujarat was designed both as an inverted temple and as a single component water management system with all the features of a stepwell. The Great Himalayan National Park Conservation Area includes 25 types of forests, rich assemblage of flora and fauna, and the upper mountain water sources of several rivers. The archaeological site of Nalanda Mahavihar was once home to one of ancient India's most famous universities, which was a global center of learning for over 800 years. The modern capital complex at Chandigarh is part of a transnational serial property, the architectural work of Le Corbusier. The Kanchenjunga National Park in the heart of the Himalayas is not only covered with ancient forests and unimaginable biodiversity, but also revered by the indigenous people and Tibetan Buddhists. The rich multicultural historic city of Ahmedabad, founded by Sultan Ahmad Shah, has flourished as the state capital of Gujarat for over 6 centuries. The spectacular Victorian Gothic and Art Deco ensembles of Mumbai are a testimony to the distinct phases of modernization of the metropolis in the 19th and 20th centuries. The unique 18th century walled city of Jaipur in Rajasthan was built under the patronage of Savai Raja Jai Singh II to catalyze trade and commerce. Dholavira, a Harappan city, was occupied for almost 1500 years and is an urban masterpiece constructed by our early ancestors of the Sindhu Saraswati civilization. The Kakatiya Rudreshwar Ramappa temple at Telangana is a stunning 13th century Shiva temple that harmoniously blends with its natural surroundings in line with dharmic texts. The cultural and natural sites designated by UNESCO as World Heritage Sites represent a tiny fraction of living examples of India's rich and plural past and the infinite bounty that nature has bestowed on her. It is not only our duty as a people to preserve and conserve, but also to build and augment so that the onward march of India, that is Bharat, continues unabated into eternity. Jaya Hind.